Howdy everybody, Cub here. Welcome back to Hermitcraft. Last time we built up this large pyramid here, and today we're going to try to build up some stuff in and around this big pyramid you see here. So if we go on inside, you can see what it looks like on the inside currently. This is the same as it was at the end of last episode. But today we want to try and improve the interior here. So right now we just have some storage and a portal and a bed in the middle. And that's pretty much it. So, yeah, quite some room for improvements. Some of the things I want to do, I want to start off here by potentially putting down some furnaces. So, you know, put some furnaces, some smokers, some blast furnaces here for quick access from our storage area. And then I probably also want to put down maybe like a furnace array or two. So I'm thinking we probably want to have at least a furnace array and a blast furnace array on either side of this. I think that would be a good choice to have, so that way we could smelt up ores quickly and smelt up anything else quickly. Smoker array I don't think really is necessary at this point, but we could add something like that in the future. But yeah, I'm thinking smokers here would probably be fine, like if we had a smoker on each side, so we could, you know, if we had any meat we needed to cook, we could cook it up pretty quick. So that's the first thing we're going to do. We're going to make some smeltery arrays around here. I'm not sure how I'm going to integrate this into the pyramid, but we'll see if we can find a way to make it happen. So yeah, give me a sec here. I'll be right back. We now have two furnace arrays placed down here, ladies and gentlemen. So you can see here on the left side we have a blast furnace array for smelting up ores, and this works the same as my super smelter version 2. So you can see if I turn this on, we got two minecarts there, one chest minecart, one hopper minecart. Fuel goes in this barrel. The hopper minecart sucks it out, and then all the ores go into the minecart chest right up here. Right up here. So you put your ores in here, and then it distributes them all throughout the blast furnaces here. So that's pretty nice. And then we have a similar design, actually the exact same design, right over here. So yeah, we got the barrel there for the fuel. Minecart chest obviously takes whatever you're smelting up. And then of course we have the furnaces here. And yeah, this basically distributes everything via these hoppers, and then underneath here there's hoppers that are leading into this barrel right here. So that is what we have at this point. That lever there is just to power all the rails. Powers both sets of rails simultaneously. And then we have a little maintenance door back here because we want to be able to come back here in case I accidentally throw something into that barrel that's not supposed to go in there. I can always come back here and just take it out. So that's what these doors on the side are, and there's one on the opposite side as well. So yeah, I think it fits pretty well in with the pyramid. Yeah, we also did these entrances up a little bit, so yeah, that helps out a little bit to sort of set everything back a little bit, because I was lacking some depth. So I spent a lot of time trying to get the furnace arrays to fit in here, because it's kind of a strange shape with this pyramid, and you can't necessarily like break these blocks because that's the outside right there. So we're dealing with some tight spaces here as far as where these furnace arrays are. So that was a little bit of a challenge to fit in, but we got it done, and I think they fit in pretty nicely. I've also put in some glowstone behind all these chests to provide additional lighting here. And right now what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to find a spot for these workstations. I was thinking initially to put these up here like this, and then maybe like this, but I think maybe this would be better in like a separate area. Like have a separate area for workstations specifically, because right up here they just look kind of strange hanging from the ceiling. So I'm thinking maybe what we do is something like this. So I have some walls, and oh yeah, I also moved this a little bit to make sure we could have a spot down to the mine area and down to the end portal and stuff like that. So I'm thinking right now I might bring this out like this and make like a proper like entrance to both sides of this pyramid. So like we'll have this be a part of the entrance, this be part of the entrance, and then I think we'll probably have an area maybe in here where I have like the bed, and then around that would be all of the workstations, so like the loom and the smoker and stuff. So those would be like in the center here, like in this section roughly right here. And then I would basically make a nice floor decoration on this side. Then here on this other side, I'd probably like bring this down one block. So like we'd lower everything one block, maybe make this portal a little bit taller, decorate the portal in some way, and then put like small farms on the side here. So maybe we'd have like a carrot and potato farm over here, maybe a melon farm over there. I think that might look pretty cool. Yeah, we'll have to see. I'm not sure exactly how I would do the middle though. I'd have to come up with something for the middle, like some type of like ring or circular pattern of some type. Maybe surrounding the bed. I don't know. We'll see. So that's sort of the tentative plan right now, but I'm going to keep working here, and I'll be right back. Check it out, ladies and gentlemen. We made a lot of progress here to our base. You can see some stuff moving in the background. We'll get to that stuff. But yeah, I wanted to start over here showing you guys what we've done. So what I did here is I made a little island of 10 workstations. Well, technically 10 workstations and an anvil. And this is just an island of blocks which are useful. So, you know, you can use the smoker to smelt up meats here. You can use the stone cutter to craft up stones. We can use the brewing stand to brew up potions. We got the cauldron to undye shulker boxes and to also undye leather armor. The smithing table is going to be useful in 116 for netherite. You know, we can repair and disenchant with the grindstone. We can make maps with the cartography table. Hopefully the fletching table will get some functionality. And then we can, of course, use the loom to make banners and the anvil to repair stuff. And then we're back around to where we started. So, yeah, we got these 2 islands here. They're also surrounded by some water. So we have like a little water moat so we can, you know, easily grab buckets of water from that because these are waterlogged stairs. We can also get things like water bottles and put them in the brewing stands. So that'll be useful as well. And, yeah, I just wanted these so we could easily, you know, go back and forth between our storage and the workstations in case we ever needed some. So that's pretty cool. I like those. Over here, we got a couple of farms. So we got a melon and pumpkin farm here. So I think this one's pumpkin, this one's melon. And you can see melons and pumpkins in there. Same thing here, melons and pumpkins. And all the melons and pumpkins come right in there. That's pretty nice. Here we have a little sugarcane farm and bamboo farm right here. And you'll notice there's no glass around here because we got a minecart down here. And this minecart will pick up anything that is on these blocks. So there it goes. And then it puts it right into the chest. So that's how that works. So super easy, super basic, super simple, but it will get us, you know, some basic sugarcane, some paper and stuff, and some bamboo. The bamboo actually is produced at a pretty good rate, even with just these 2. Don't really need anything more than this, I don't think, because bamboo is just going to be like how we get our sticks. And then the sugarcane is just going to be used for crafting up rockets and stuff. Over here, we got a little bit of thing here with some carrots and such. So that's pretty nice. And we also have these gates here, these trapdoors. And the cool thing about these trapdoors is they actually open and close. They close when it's night. So whenever it turns to night, you'll see those trapdoors close and the water gets shut off because these are waterlogged trapdoors. So it'll be like that at night. And then once the morning comes, it opens back up and the water flows once more. So that's pretty nice. In terms of decoration, we added quite a bit. Yeah, obviously we've sort of decorated the portal, sort of set this back a little bit with the lapis lazuli on the side. Got the paintings up here, and we also, for our portal, we put some water columns behind here. I figured we would put the water columns here because, like the desert, in the desert, water is precious, so that's why I tried to, you know, incorporate a lot of waterlogged blocks and a lot of water features, and yeah, we have some water behind the portal as well, so that's pretty cool. Let's see, anything else that I added? Put the bed in the middle, and I think that's it. So we got some cool stuff here in the base now, some very basic automation, a little food farm, and of course, you know, the smelters, the storage, and the workstations all set up in this location. So yeah, it's a good start, I think, and yeah, we'll continue to work on this a little bit. I know that a lot of you in the last episode suggested that I have a beacon going through the center of the pyramid. That'd be pretty cool, so we might try and work on that eventually. And also, I'm still kind of working on what we might want to do with the floor. I'm thinking maybe glazed terracotta, or maybe like gold blocks, something like that. I don't know. I'll think some more on it, but while I'm thinking more on it, I want to build something else. I want to build a bee farm, because we have 2 bee nests here that we got when we were growing up trees next to flowers. So yeah, there are bees inside of here. So I think we want to go out here and start to farm some honey and honeycomb. Notice there that I said honey and honeycomb farm, not honey farm and honeycomb farm. So we're going to make a system where we have one bee nest, or actually we have two bee nests, but each bee nest is going to by itself be capable of producing both honeycomb and honey bottles. So it should be a pretty unique system. We're going to need a little bit of redstone, and I'm thinking it would be cool if we had like little mini pyramids for these farms, for these bee farms, and then maybe at the top of the pyramid we could have like a little lamp that indicates when the glass bottles and the shears are running low. I think that could be pretty cool. I think that could be really cool, actually. So, yeah, let's go ahead and do it. Let's build it, I think, probably right here. We'll probably have one, like, at this point, and then the other one will probably be, like, up a little bit, maybe closer to the ocean, like maybe here or so. Or maybe, we'll see. Yeah, I think something like that would be really cool. So, I'm going to build the farm here and show you guys how it works, because it is, like I said, a fairly unique farm. And could be potentially very useful if you have, for some reason, only access to one bee nest or beehive. So let's go ahead and build this right here, and I'll show you how it works. Ladies and gentlemen, the pinnacle of bee farming technology has arrived here on Hermitcraft. And so, here it is, right here. This is the farm here, capable of producing both honey and honeycomb. You can see we already got a little bit of honeycomb in there right now. And yeah, we should see a little bit more come through shortly. I think we're at, what are we at right now? We're at honey level 2. There's 3 bees in there, so next time they come out, all 3 of them come out, we should see honey bee collected. And the way this works is essentially on this right side, we got a dropper with glass bottles. That feeds into a dispenser. That's how we get our honey. And then on the left side, we got a dispenser with shears, and that's how we get our honeycomb. And you see we also have a minecart sunken into the bee nest because we want to grab all of the honeycomb. Sometimes the honeycomb can fly in different directions if you have blocks right next to it, so that minecart hopper prevents that, and then puts it all into this hopper line, feeds it all into this chest. And then of course we have T flip-flop back here, which is only activated because of the comparator we have coming out of this composter, which only allows it to activate when it reaches honey level 5. So that is how the whole thing works. We also have double chest capability. We can store as many shears as we want to in here, as many glass bottles as we want to in here, and of course the thing is fully automatic, and we might see it harvest here. I think we should be at honey level 4. Yep. So the next bee that comes out here, which hopefully will be soon, we'll be able to see it harvest. Should be any moment now. Yep, there it was. Okay, so it just harvested, and there it is right there. So we got the extra honeycomb. It keeps honeycomb at certain points, and then it picks up the honey bottle and transports it here. So there we have it. It's working fine. This is all fully functional, and that's all it really takes. Alright guys, so we got the pyramid now complete, and the farm is working nicely. You can see we got some honey and honeycomb right in here. So yeah, things are looking nice. Right, and there's another honey bottle that just came in right there. Fantastic. So yeah, this is working great. But I want to show you the functionality for the lamp at the top. So the lamp at the top, basically when that is on, the farm is functioning properly and you don't need to add any more resources. As you can see, it's off right now, which means that you do need to add more resources. And so basically what that means is if I break this block here, you can see, if I look in here, there are no glass bottles in this chest. So basically it checks if there's glass bottles in this chest and if there are shears in here. And if one of those is empty, one of these 2 chests is empty, the light turns on. So for instance, if I throw in a bunch of glass bottles here, you'll see the lamp turns on. And yeah, as the glass bottles empty out, and let's just hurry this along here. So as these go to 0, you'll see the lamp turns off, indicating we need to restock. And the same thing happens with the chest over here with these shears. So if we run out of shears or honey bottles, the lamp turns on. So I think that's pretty cool. I'm just going to dump in a bunch of more honey bottles here. There we go. Very good. All right, sweet. So yeah, with that guys, this project is now complete, and all we need to do now is just make another pyramid over here. Going to be using the same design, I think, because this one works quite nicely. But we do have another bee nest, I think, in here that we can utilize. Yeah, another bee nest right there. So, yeah, we're going to utilize that. And we got a drown coming at us. There's a mob head. Perfect. Sweet. So, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and make this other pyramid. Probably like diagonally backwards from here, and that should be that. A second pyramid has now risen, ladies and gentlemen, so it's identical to the first pyramid in every way. You can see we got some bees in there hopping around. We got some honeycomb flowing in. There's our honey bottles, and then over here, the exact same thing. Honey bottles, honeycomb. So, yeah, pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. The one thing I could do is I could add one more bee to this bee nest, so I could actually breed. There's only 2 bees here instead of 3, like we have in this pyramid, so that's something I could do potentially to speed this up just a little bit. But, yeah, everything's all wired up, so the lamp is on now, which means everything is fine. So if we go in here, we should see that we got enough bottles in here, and then we should have shears in this dispenser. But as soon as either one of these run out, either the chest here of bottles or the dispenser down here, then the system will shut off and the lamp on the top will turn off, indicating we need to come and restock one of them. So yeah, that is pretty cool. Same thing with this pyramid, and yeah, I'm happy with this. I'm happy with this. So anyways, those are the bee temples, as I'm going to call them. And yeah, with those done now, I do want to head over to the shopping district. There's one thing I want to do today, I want to check out today, and it has to do with the head game, because the head game has actually started already, and we got a bunch of heads we need to drop off. Check this out. We got all these right here to contribute. So we got some hermit heads, we got a head of impulse, head of rendog, head of stress monster, and then we have a couple of 100 cave spider heads, as well as a dragon head, or 2 dragon heads rather, and a whole bunch of other various heads. So let's head over to the shopping district. We're going to dump these off. Alright guys, so we're at the head game now, and I heard that there was a huge battle here earlier when Cleo first opened this game. Let's see, today's double point hermit is XB Crafted, who is not on the server right now. This is the totem here, so you get 10 points, 6 points, 3 points, yeah, 3 points, and then 1 point for heads in the barrel. So that's pretty nice. I think a lot of people already have their heads fully filled out for this game. Yeah, it looks like it. Corrales has 3 there for Etho. Man, Corrales has a lot of heads here. Corrales has gotten 3 of my heads. False has got some green heads. Corrales has got some Iskall heads. Man, so a lot of people have already been filled in here, honestly. Dang. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and start to dump off our heads. Alright, first head we have an impulse head. That's 1 point, since there's already 3 on the totem, so 1 point there. Then we got 3 Ren heads, which, let's see, here we go. Ren right there, so that's 6 points, and 3 points, and 1 point. So that's another 10 points right there for us, so that's 11 points total. And then we got Stress Monster, Zedaf, Cleo. Let's see, where is Stress at? Aha, here we go. Oh, nice. Sweet. 10 points for the Stress head. Very good. All right, so we're at 21 points from the player heads alone. Then, of course, we have a whole bunch of mob heads, and the dragon's heads here are worth 10 points each. So let's just go ahead and dump in all of these mob heads, which I have already renamed to my name. So there we go. And let's see what our point total is. So far, we have a total of 417 points at this head game, which I believe puts us into first place right off the bat here, so that's great. However, still a long way to go here. Yeah, still some people who have not had any heads collected, like BOO. All BOO heads are still available. There's still points available here. And I presume that like once all these are filled in, that would be when the game ends, but I'm not exactly sure. There might be another end condition. I checked the rulebook and there's no like end to the game. I guess it's just whenever Cleo wants to end it, supposedly. But yeah, I think we do have the lead at the moment, so that's fantastic to see. Yeah, I think with that, we're going to head on down this way. And I just want to say real quickly, if you're watching this on Saturday, there will be a live stream this Saturday and Sunday from Hermitcraft on Twitch. That's twitch.tv/Cubfan135. We'll probably be trying to get a beacon and maybe making like a skeleton farm or something like that to get some arrows. So feel free to join that if you wish. However, for now, that was going to have to be it for me today, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully you enjoyed today's episode. If you did, please do leave a like. Be sure to subscribe. And as always, thanks so much for watching, guys. This has been Cub. Goodbye.